These are the best of the best, and some of these stones would be worth over $1 million.
Over $1 million right there, each, possibly some of them.
Imagine holding a glittering stone in your hand, something passed down for generations or picked up from a market on a whim. But what if I told you that small, colorful gem could be worth a fortune?
We've got a $10 million stone right here.
Welcome to the hidden world of gemstone value, a world filled with secrets, myths, and million-dollar surprises. Today you'll uncover how much your gemstones are really worth, and it might just blow your mind. To the untrained eye, all gemstones sparkle. But beauty, my friend, is the oldest trick in the book.
Can I get for $1? A gem for $1?
This is a gem for $1.
What is this? What is this?
This is rhodolite garnet.
Rhodolite garnet, and this one?
Many low-value stones are cut and polished so well, they fool even smart buyers. On the flip side, some raw, dull-looking stones are worth more than a sports car. Let's take cubic zirconia. It dazzles like a diamond, but it's worth just a few dollars. Meanwhile, a dull, uncut musgravite could fetch $35,000 per carat. See the illusion? Value starts with one thing, knowledge, and we're about to load you with it. You've heard of the 4 C's, color, clarity, cut, and carat. But here's how each one really plays into pricing. Color. For many gems, the most intense and vivid hues bring the highest prices. The pigeon blood red in rubies or the royal blue in sapphires. Those terms aren't just marketing, they're price tags. Clarity. Some stones are valuable with inclusions. Emeralds, for instance, are expected to have them. But a flawless ruby? That's a unicorn, and it could be worth millions. Cut, not just shape. A masterful cut unleashes a gem's fire and brilliance. Poorly cut gems, no matter how big, lose major value. Carat. Bigger isn't always better, but in many markets, once you pass 5 carats, the price per carat skyrockets. But then there's the 5th C, certification. Without a lab report from GIA, IGI, or AGL, you're flying blind. And that's where many people lose their fortune. Now we go deeper. 2 identical looking stones. Same weight, same color, same clarity, but one costs $500 and the other $50,000. Why? Origin sapphires from Kashmir, rubies from Burma, emeralds from Colombia. These origins carry prestige and history, and buyers pay premium for them. Collectors and investors aren't just buying beauty, they're buying rarity, legacy, and provenance. So if you think your sapphire is valuable, first ask, where was it born? Move over diamonds. Let's talk about the true titans of value, the ultra-rare gemstones you've probably never heard of. Alexandrite, color-changing magic, green in daylight, red under lamplight, $15,000 per carat, and that's conservative. Musgravite, so rare, less than 10 faceted pieces are sold annually. 1 carat? Over $30,000. Grandidierite, a bluish-green stone from Madagascar, nearly impossible to find. Even tiny pieces can fetch thousands. Taphita, discovered by accident when a jeweler thought he had a spinel. Surprise, it was worth 100 times more. These are not just gems, and they're investment-class assets hiding in private collections, museums, and secret vaults. Now let's get controversial. Diamonds. Yes, they're beautiful. Yes, they're iconic. But are they rare? Not exactly. The diamond market has been controlled for decades. Artificially restricted supply, smart marketing, and the emotional power of forever. And now, lab-grown diamonds are nearly indistinguishable from naturals, and they've crashed prices. A natural 1-carat diamond might sell for $5,000, The lab version? Just $300. If you're investing, diamonds might not be your safest bet anymore. Now let's enter the arena of the rich, the gemstone auction houses. In 2015, the Sunrise Ruby, a Burmese ruby, sold for $30 million. In 2022, a flawless blue diamond went for $57.5 million. These aren't outliers. High net worth investors and royalty are pouring money into colored gems, quietly outperforming even gold. And what's shocking? Some of these stones started as forgotten heirlooms, tossed in drawers or worn casually. Think you know your gem's value? You don't, until you've had it professionally appraised. Not all appraisers are created equal. Many overprice to please sellers. Others undervalue to purchase gems cheaply. Get multiple opinions. Use certified gemologists. Ask for lab reports. And never sell without documentation. Because without proof, your $10,000 gem could be mistaken for costume jewelry. Here are stones you might be ignoring that are secretly worth thousands. Spinel, once mistaken for rubies for centuries, now fetching 8,000 plus per carat. Zircon, not cubic zirconia, a fiery natural gem with high brilliance. High-grade pieces are rare and valuable. Demantoid garnet, with its diamond-like fire, collectors hunt for Russian origins. Price? $3,000 to $10,000 per carat. Sphene, dispersion even higher than diamonds. In clean form, it's incredibly rare. Don't judge by popularity, judge by rarity, demand, and authenticity. Let's talk about real stories. A woman unknowingly wore a 26-carat diamond as a cocktail ring, bought at a flea market for $13. Real value? $870,000. A Sri Lankan blue sapphire was sold for $600 to a collector. 10 years later, it was auctioned for $2.3 million. These stories aren't legends. They happen because people overlook verification or they trust the wrong appraiser. Don't let that be your story. Ready to find out how much your gemstones are truly worth? Here's your pro-level checklist. 1. Get a lab certificate, preferably from GIA, AGL, or GUBELIN. 2. Know the treatment status. Is it heated, dyed, or filled? Treated gems lose up to 80% value. 3. Understand its origin, especially for rubies, sapphires, emeralds, and spinels. 4. Have a digital archive, photos, reports, purchase dates, and valuations. 5. Don't polish raw stones before testing. They may lose trace elements that prove authenticity. 6. Check auction databases. Compare stones of similar cut, carat, clarity, and color. 7. Store securely and ensure your collection. The best way to increase a gem's value? Educate yourself and present it like a professional. So, how much are your gemstones really worth? Maybe you're holding on to something extraordinary. Maybe you're about to make a life-changing discovery. In the world of gems, the real treasure isn't just in the stone, it's in knowing what to look for. If this opened your eyes, subscribe to EGS Pro. We're exposing the truths the market hides, and we're taking you deep into the world of high-value gems, one story at a time. You could be sitting on a stone worth thousands, maybe even millions, but you'll never know unless you ask the right questions. And now, you know exactly what to ask.